of weeks off.
Because she was feeling peer pressure into coming out.
For retracting an apology.
She was getting bullied by people. You come off this app, get off this app. So she felt like she had to until I phoned her up and said, you don't have to come off at all.
EQ, what's your thoughts on what she's
Queen? I think you're backing your own person this time.
Look, Miss Red said she was leaving the app completely. Miss Red did a live and sat there and said she was done. Right? It was an emotional live. She made everyone believe she was disappearing, and then she what 3 days later.
What? But you're not getting. This is about you. What you've done. This is not about.
Yeah, but then it's all right for other people to do what they're doing, and you're all coming in here talking about me, talking about what I do. But when there's
you're making this about you, this isn't about you. This is about the things you've done on this.
And I've already addressed that, though. I've already addressed that, Lyrical.
But you were very sorry yesterday. You're very brazen today.
You're going
I don't
over things
understand
that
why
don't
the
need to
difference
go
in
over.
attitude. Who put a rocket in your backpack, darling? What you said to Louis was despicable, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
We've already covered that, though.
Personally, if that was me, I wouldn't want to come back on this.
Well, that's you, innit? I'm not you. You're not me, and I'm not you.
Obviously, you didn't right then,
justify your behaviour.
What you did
justify your behaviour.
So, hang on a minute. I've got a question for Lyrical, right? Hang on. So,
I'm going to drop.
Lyrical, right? So, if one of your relatives did this, what Courts has done, should you never speak to them ever again, and they should just go hide away in the house and never come out ever again?
Exactly. You got 4 boxes free.
I know. I'm just trying to.
I'm just giving you a crash course.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I just don't know who to get up.
Queen, you backed the wrong person this time. What she did was absolutely disgusting.
Yeah,
what
no,
you
we
did
told
to
her.
Louis was unforgivable.
Yeah, no, we told her it's
unforgivable.
terrible what she said, but other people who were telling us to get off the app, babe, is only my point. If it was a cleaner than clean person who'd never done nothing wrong saying you need to leave, I'd accept what they've got to say. But when it's coming from the likes of Luke the Judge and his associations and people like that, that's my only problem here. What she said about Louis is terrible.
If you let me ask you.
What you're doing, you're backing the wrong person.
I'm not having a way to get bullied. I don't care what she's done. I'm not going to get bullied.
Okay, well, what she needs to do is take some time out and get off the app.
No, it's not. You don't tell her what to do.
That's your opinion, though.
Stop bullying her.
But what she did was, what? So do you think it's acceptable to be racist to other people?
Why do you think you can go and tell me how I live my life?
Nasty and racist. You were absolutely nasty and racist.
She
and
was.
you were vile towards Louis.
She was. That's not been denied. But
the poor boy had just had heart surgery. Well, 4 weeks of having heart surgery. No, I'm talking. And I've just come on. I'm not getting my chance to talk.
Goddamn knickers on, lady.
Oh well, you wear them on your head, so just let me finish.
For
God's sake. On the app. And you're racist, you're nasty, and you should know, as someone that's being Asian, that should not be like that. Do you know what I mean?
People are like how they like. You don't get to tell people how to live their lives.
Yeah.
I have my say now. Is that okay with you?
You know what? Your kids are going to see what you. I don't like bringing
kids into it.
What
bring
my
kids
kids have got absolutely
Stop bringing their kids into it.
You're absolutely ashamed of you.
Yeah, that's your opinion. Look at
That's your opinion, but
you get off the app. You've just brought somebody's kids into it. You get off the app. You disgusting
bringing
pig.
kids into anything.
You just brought the kids into it.
Wow.
Get out.
Bringing kids into anything.
You're no better. Look how you've just easily brought your kids into the equation.
Sorry, Ange. Yeah,
can I have my say? Listen, I had my say about it yesterday. I don't condone at all what Court Assassin has said. I say a lot of shit myself, but no one has the right to push people off the app. Listen, the only person that should be bothered is King Louis. Is he bothered? No. So why are you all bothered? You don't even know who the guy is.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And listen, she's apologised. She said what she had to say. Everyone, listen, you're making out she's bloody Jack the Ripper, for fuck's sake.
Exactly. I didn't think I'd agree with Angie, but we agree.
Yeah, thank you. You know, I haven't done anything. I haven't killed someone. I haven't gone out of my way to harass someone's child in person. It was I used it for entertainment. It was a wrong person. I picked on.
Entertainment, though. What better that is entertainment? It's sick.
Well,
you've been here for ages. Bugger off. You get on my nerves with your shit.
But why are you bothered, Shannon? She didn't say it to you. King Louis is not bothered. So why are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Because people are going to go around thinking it's okay to be racist when it's not. Oh, I've had a drink. I'll be racist. Okay. So it's going to carry on. You're allowing it to carry on.
So you're saying that because Courts was racist, everyone now is going to go, yay, I can be racist now because Courts is racist.
Exactly, Pearl was racist.
Yeah,
ridiculous
comment. Exactly.
What a ridiculous comment.
Are going to do that. And it's going to be seen as an excuse. She can do it, so why can everyone else?
What the hell? So now I've seen Courts do this. I'm going to go out Friday.
Wait there, can I just ask Angie something there quick?
Can I ask Court Assassin a question, right?
Can I ask you something, Angie?
Yeah, sorry, can we just listen to official opinion?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I do want to speak to you, Court, but I want to Angie something first. Angie's just saying to everyone, why is everyone bothered this and that? Why is she holding live yesterday, going on about it for like 5 hours a day?
I didn't. Court Assassin came into my box.
No, you held the live. You let in the box. You talked about it for hours, going on about it. But now today, it's
no one.
But it's TikTok, though. Everybody talks. Listen. It's TikTok.
Because Angie's saying now it's not people's business.
No, there's two separate things.
Shit, Court Assassin, you're a dirty racist bitch that needs to come off the app. Angie, you're done at it.
Yeah,
Angie held the live yesterday.
Assassin, when I see you, I'm gonna box you in your mouth.
No, you're not.
What?
You're gonna do
you
nothing.
Dumb bitch. You
no,
dirty
you're not.
racist son of a
Nothing to her at all.
Fuck you, justice for us, you dirty racist whore.
You'll do
you're all
nothing to her.
racist.
It's
and that is what it is. You're all traps, you're all done at it. You don't want to hold lives, you wrong.
You'll do nothing to nobody.
You're a dirty wrong'un.
You'll do nothing to nobody.
I can tell by the sound.
You all need God, you all need to pray.
Affected. Stop speaking.
I can tell by.
Let me just say, there's two different points here. Delusive Angie held alive on what happened to King Louis. Delusive Angie's coming here with an opinion about the way Court Assassin is now being treated. Two separate things. So the live that Angie held yesterday was separate to what's going on today. And people telling her to get off the app and this, that and the other is why Delusive Angie is speaking now. She hasn't changed her opinion on the King Louis stuff. She's talking about the treatment of Court Assassin now.
Can I just say something? Can I just say something?
Yeah.
Because there's been a listen.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to mention this on here, but because somebody's just threatened Courts on this live, I'm going to mention that now she's already got some CCTV, but I'm actually paying for more cameras and a panic alarm to be installed into Court's house. So if anybody does do anything, it's going to be all caught on
Nobody will do anything, Dean. They threaten all the time, honestly.
Yeah, well, I'm paying for more. See, she's got a child that stays at that house. So I'm paying.
It's all right for people to do stuff to me when I'm with my child, but
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's absolutely not. But then you want to go telling everybody else what they're saying is wrong, but you can get away with threatening me, telling me you're going to do this to me and that to me.
Court Assassin hasn't physically done anything to anybody on the set. Okay, there were words. Yes, I don't condone it. It's disgusting. I had my opinion on it, Court Assassin. But how long are you going to go on? You know, you're now making threats. You're putting your kids at risk and all this kind of shit. And I don't condone that either, man. You know what I mean? Move on, you know what I mean?
Angie, can you just tell Court Assassin how many threats you've had and they've never happened, have they?
Yeah, I've had many threats.
Same with me. It doesn't happen. You don't need to worry.
Well, it's not nice to hear, do you know what I mean? Because these people are sober when they're saying it. If they were drunk, I would never take what a drunk person would say seriously. I wouldn't, because I have experience with what people are like when they're drinking. They don't make sense. You can't get any sense out of them. They've probably forgotten about what they said the next day. These people are actually sober when they are threatening people, talking about people's kids. That is, to me, that's lower than what I have done. It's as simple as that. It is a lot lower than what I have done.
And listen, let's get something.
No,
I don't.
you're just dirty and racist.
Wait a minute, Bricky. I'm talking.
Get rid of this, Bricky, for God's sake.
Yeah? You can hear me. Can I just quickly say, I don't condone anything you've said. None of it. I don't condone it. Okay, but at the end of the day, you've got to move on. You know, no one has a right to push anyone off the air or make threats.
Listen, anyone can do what they like to me. You know, if I walk down the street and something happens to me, it's on that other person.
It's not going to happen, please.
Well,
I don't think anybody should be threatening anybody's house, especially when there's children there, whether they're there or not all the time. You're not going to be... No one is going to leave this app. Like, no one's going to be run off of an app because you've got the likes of Angie and Pearl on this app who have said the most disgusting...
Oh, at least I don't know why you let this one up.
You're going to be in that bracket now because the things you said were racist and going at King Louis.
At least you
going to forgive that. Angie, shut up, you racist.
Shut up.
You've got no moral high ground here. The stuff you said you shagged your dog and your dad. Shut your mouth. All right? Don't come here with no moral high ground, Angie, because you're scum.
The thing is, Alicia, I don't care. I don't tell someone that does care.
I don't agree with. Nobody should be talking about this girl's children. Nobody should be threatening to go to any woman's house, regardless of anything. But what you said with King Louis, it's not going to be forgiven by people on here.
No, they don't have to forgive me, but they just don't watch me. Then move on swiftly. Go watch King Louis.
I think the best thing for people to do is people.
Hey, Pearl, Alicia's. I don't know why it's about me.
Angie, why are you getting your back up, dancer?
Did you want a phone call with me, you weirdo?
I don't want a fucking phone call with you.
You think I want a phone call with you, you weirdo?
What are you on about?
Get Pearl Price in the box.
1 minute. Oh. Right, 1 minute.
But my point is, nobody can be run off of this app. No one can be cancelled on this app. It's been seen because you've still got Pearl running around. You've still got Angie running around. Like,
I
think the best thing to do. We all know what court has said. Nobody.
Alicia, shut your mouth. Nobody's bothered about you, little rat. That's what you are, little rat. So you said the worst of the worst on this app. Who are you to speak about?
The grannies are coming at me.
And put yourself back in your little box till somebody else.
Bye, Alicia.
Bye, Alicia.
Right, I'm not being funny, but you're disrespecting people that are defending me, and people have a right to defend me because it is a TikTok entertainment app. Well, she's gone, Pearl's gone, but she's got some audacity coming on here when she calls someone an orangutan, and she said it not just once, she said it multiple times.
And she was sober as well.
And she was sober. And Phil was sober.
Listen, I'll tell you what this app's all about, right? If I burgled someone's house, yeah, or if I'm a burglar, and then I see somebody in the news getting done for being a burglar, and I sit there reading paper going, oh, what a thieving bastard. That's what this app's like.
And you say, stop following me around the goddamn map, man, you weirdo.
Yeah, and Pearl was selling EDL burgers.
Exactly. EDL burgers, there you go.
You can't talk about Pearl after what you said last night. I mean, the other night. You can't talk about Pearl, do you know what I mean?
Well, but the thing is, I'm not talking about Pearl in that sense, and the point I'm making is that people do all sorts, right, and that they are not getting the backlash that I have got.
Hello.
Hi, Baz, you okay?
Yeah, I was watching Brett, or listening to Brett yesterday. Pearl come on his live advising him not to talk to you ever again because he wouldn't get anyone going into his boxes or gifting them anymore. So why is this Pearl advising people not to speak to you on the phone or anything now?
Yes, Basil.
Exactly. She's in here.
What gives her the right?
Is that you, Basher, whatever you call you? Is that you?
Basil did, you mean?
Yeah, Basil did.
For God's sake.
Buster, I mean, not Basher. Is that you? Buster?
No, it sounds like my stuff. Buster sounds low.
Because you're just a little gossip who spoke about everybody on the app. And Court Assassin, listen, you come for my kids and my grandkids. That didn't affect me, not one little bit. Just like it doesn't, the most things that you said really doesn't affect anybody on this app unless it affects them personally. But what you said to King Louis, you are an absolute wrong. How dare you ask him? Shut up, evil queen. How dare you ask him?
You're the wrong one as well.
EQ, shut the fuck up.
No, you can't
and
condemn
to tell him he
anybody.
doesn't deserve it, that's
You
all I'm
can't
saying.
condemn anybody like that.
You are a racist woman.
None of us here can condemn her, so shut up, Pearl.
You're a racist wrong'un, Pearl. You see right through you, you're a racist wrong'un.
Pearl is a racist wrong'un.
William Brett not to talk to you again.
Yeah, and guess what happened? I spoke to Brett for an hour and he was so kind, he was so considerate. You know, me and him have a good friendship on this app. Who is anyone to go to Brett and tell Brett that me and him shouldn't be speaking?
Yeah, Pearl, me or Denise of Angie can't tell anybody about anything after the things we've all said. So that's why I shut her down then, because she's trying to say, you, this, that, and the other. She's done the worst things too.
Exactly.
Nobody's taking into account the fact that Court Assassin has been going through a hard time as well. And she had a drink on top of that. Maybe she shouldn't have come live.
Mental
fair
health
enough.
matters, Miss Jason.
I don't understand why Lisa jumped in the box having got me and Pearl when no offense to you, Court Assassin, what you said last night and said there was in.
She didn't mean what she was saying.
Court Assassin, do you know what
exactly,
I mean? Miss Alicia.
Am I apologising to Paige and Torian? No, I'm not. I've just repeatedly said I'm not apologising to Paige and Torian. I do not.
Why not? Why not?
Why do I not want to? Because Paige and Torian have been racist to me. Paige and Torian have abused me. Paige and Torian have done
whole lives talking about me and my kids.
So has people never said anything when they've had a drink, right, to someone that they actually regret the next day?
Exactly.
So who can say that they've never had an argument drunk with someone?
Yeah, delusive Angie.
Or said things that they don't mean?
Exactly, that is so true. And people say,
I want to said that to King Louis, and I said that I'm going to stand by what I said last night.
Fair enough, it was said to King Louis, it was said to the wrong person, but at the end of the day, have you never had an argument with someone,
yes,
right, and then regretted what you've said the next day?
Yes, she has.
I've never been racist, or I would never say, but saying that, I've come in, I think people need to move on. You know, I don't think it's okay for a court assassin to get threats. She hasn't unlived anyone. Do you know what I mean? The only person that should be bothered is King Louis. Do you get what I'm saying? Not everyone else. And I think EQ was right with what she said. Not half of you don't really give a shit about King Louis. Do you know what I mean?
So these 2.3k people here, whether they're here for EQ or Angie or anyone, the majority of you were not in King Louis' live yesterday. So if you were that concerned, if you were that supportive to him, why was there not 3,000 people in his live yesterday? Because I tell you what, you're all here for the drama. I came on this app on Saturday to cause drama. It has worked. Do your guys' brains not work?
Right,
that's what I did.
Was live racism.
This app has been boring for 2 weeks. I came on this app. I didn't know who I was going to come across to cause drama for views. It has worked. All of you guys have fallen into the trap. But there's 2.4k people here, right, that wasn't in King Louis' live yesterday. And I tell you now for a fact, when he comes on live today, there will not be 2.4k people in his live today because they wasn't there yesterday. So if you're that supportive, if you give that much of a shit, if you care for his feelings, you care about him so much, go and support him night in, night out when he's on his live. Not us lot who are giving a shit show to TikTok for entertainment, but you're still here watching us.
Exactly.
Where are your priorities?
TikTok is not real life.
Where are your
it's drama. It's a drama app.
Why were you lot, there's 2.4k people here, getting all your cash out for King Louis yesterday?
Exactly.
Where was you all?
And you're right,
it wasn't entertaining. Right, I'm not gonna bash King Louis or whatever, but because it wasn't drama and it wasn't, you wasn't there. You are here.
Do you know Delusive Angie and Paige and Torian all ran lives at the same time? Paige and Torian were the girls who had racist things done about them in their community, and they were raising awareness. Delusive Angie was live talking about it in the boxes, and Delusive Angie had more views than Paige and Torian, the actual victims. So you're right.
Exactly, because these people that are watching this do not care about King Louis. You're just here to pass your time, because you're bored in some way or another, and you want the drama. It's as simple as that.
Yes.
And you lot have fallen
into my trap. Basements, do you know what I mean?
You lot have all fallen into my trap of me causing TikTok drama.
It's follow her and send her a daily heart me.
Exactly. You can all follow me, subscribe, send me.
Because you're going to keep coming live, aren't you? So you may as well follow.
I am. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to have anyone like the Luke the judge, right? Who has friends that are racist, or whatever. He didn't do a lives on them because they were his own friends.
He committed fraud.
But he's been done for fraud or whatever. But he wants to come at me, but not bring up his own mates that are being racist.
So I've got a question then, right? What do you say is worse, being a racist or being a DV perpetrator?
I think a DV perpetrator because you're physically hurting someone.
I also agree. Well, I've been told that Tommy is on tag right now for DV. That's what I've been told.
Yeah, they are. The majority of the men on here have been accused of being DV perpetrators. Obviously, I can't sit here and say I know everything about Tommy. I know everything about Hustle. I don't really pay attention to these people's personal lives. If you think when I'm off this app, I sit and watch everybody, no, I actually get on with my life. I've got things I do. Believe it or not, I do have a life. So there's a lot of people that know more about them than I do. But yeah, apparently they are DV perpetrators. Apparently, Tommy set up a man and the brother killed the man. So Tommy got accused of being a murderer for a long time.
Coach.
1 minute.
Also, can I say, a lot of creators earned a lot of money off of your drama yesterday. So
exactly, Basil.
And they're talking about you now getting money from your drama. So the entertainment is there for them.
Yes, Basil.
As people keep on saying, this is better than EastEnders. It's just an app. It's not real life.
Guys, I'm going to drop down now. Can I just quickly say one thing? It's like there's assault. People think Court Assassin deserves that assault, right? And I've had my opinions on it. It's disgusting. A man that hits a woman. But the fact is, because she said what she said to King Louis and other people, oh, she deserves it. Well, she provoked him. It's disgusting, man.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Words are just words at the end of the day. Actions, actions.
Exactly.
And I've already covered it with King Louis. Sorry.
TV relationships as well. And you're saying, so can I say, well, you provoked him to hit you? Because that's what you're saying.
Well, I don't really want to talk about that, Ange, because it's not something that's on the app. Obviously, the people that are involved are not on the app, so I don't. It's something personal. I don't want to discuss it.
No, but I'm talking in general. Do you know what I mean? It's disgusting that any.
Why does Pale keep calling Basil Buster? They sound nothing alike. Buster sounds like he's half dead.
Thank you, Rachel.
Buster and Basil are not the same person.
No worries, and
but people have done far worse than what Court Assassin has. People pick on people on this app with cancer and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? People that are actually dying.
He's not Buster. I've heard Buster a million times in Miss Red's box.
Exactly. You're right, Miss JC. You're completely right. There's a lot of people that have done a lot worse. I've said what I've said. It was for entertainment. Everybody's now entertained. Everybody's here listening to us speaking. So there you go.
Don't like it. Got someone else?
Exactly. And exactly. Like saying EQ hit Bradley, blah blah blah. I'm with a new partner now, love. I get with the program. Like I'm gonna care what happens with ex-partners. No,
I'd like to see.
You can't trigger me with an ex, love, because I've already moved on.
I'd like to see 2.2k, 3k people in King Louis' live tonight. I'll be watching out for that. I will be watching out for that. And how dare you then want to talk about him?
There's the likes of Tony Official, which has told people to get a rope and hang themselves. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, Court Assassin hasn't done anything on that level, has she?
No,
I think it's just because of how vulnerable King Louis is. Do you know what I mean?
Then stuff, yeah.
Like, that's the only problem why people are jumping on it like this, because he is vulnerable. And imagine if something actually genuinely did happen. Like, he didn't act that bothered on the camera. He held it like a boss. But
he wasn't bothered when he went live either, La. He wasn't bothered when he went live.
But he had suicidal thoughts and stuff. That's all I'm considering.
Someone has actually said on this app that they were going to get someone a rope for them to hang themselves. I mean, that is sick. Court Assassin's not done anything like that. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And
I think personally, if it's causing him stress, then don't on that, King Louis, because if it's affecting your health, then you should look after yourself first.
What are you talking about, King Louis, Baz?
Yeah, if it's causing too much stress, then stay off the act, because it's not.
Exactly. I said I'd send a rope to GP so he could do himself in and all that. You know what I mean? So look at the things I've said, and I've still got 3,000 people I'm like supporting me financially as well.
King Louis earned a lot of money off of this app, and I asked him yesterday, has he donated anything to the Heart Foundations, and he didn't reply to it. So,
well, you know, I don't really want to discuss King Louis because I don't want to sort of talk
Can I
about
just say one thing to
about.
Evil Queen? Sorry, Assassin.
No, it's fine. Carry on.
Evil Queen.
Yeah, she's listening.
Oh, I love you lots. I've watched you for a long time. Listen, I've watched you for a long time. I'm like one of your personal stalkers. I do take it to the next level. I watch you all the time.
Why did he have you blocked?
I love EQ too. I think she's amazing.
But why did he have you blocked?
Matt,
has he been asking for you to send him a set of your knickers and stuff?
Don't know.
I haven't got that far yet.
I'm seeing someone you've lost out.
How much are your knickers anyway, Evil Queen? I'm asking for a friend.
I made, you know what? I should sell them, shouldn't I? I should sell them.
You should.
Smell that tranny fan, you bastard.
Right. I think it's all done now. I've said what I've said. I'm gonna drop everyone out the boxes. I do have a doctor's appointment shortly as well.
All right, I love you, Court Assassin. You take care, yeah?
We love you. We're your biggest fans. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. I love you all, and you know, even the haters have got the views up. So if you listen, like I said, if you don't want to watch me, if you hate me that much, go support King Louis. Donate to his charities, or if he has charities, or you know, his GoFundMe, his wish list. Go watch him. Go watch him. But yeah, I'm going to drop everyone down. I'll catch everyone shortly, yeah?
People love to
All right,
hate
take
you,
care.
so
Take care.
The haters are going to carry on watching you because they can't help themselves.
No, they can't help themselves. They really can't.
People love to hate people. It's like EastEnders, isn't it? You hate the bad guy on EastEnders, but you still want, you don't want him to come out of the truck and get killed off because you love to hate the bad guy.
Exactly. Point taken. Right, Dean, I'm going to drop everyone down. So see you later, everybody.
Just stay away from drink. That's all I'd say.
Yeah, I will talk about the drinking more on my live when I'm on.
I think you just need to full on just stay away from it. If you start talking about it, you're only going to start riling people up again about it. So I'd honestly just stop talking about it now and start getting on with your own life and sorting your head out, because clearly if you've got all that in your head, then you need some help. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no
That's the only thing I'm going to say, because obviously it's a bit chaotic, innit?
Yeah, no, I agree. But yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.
If you haven't known, I've got a battle on Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Make sure you pop over.
I will. I'll give you a follow.
It's on my profile. Just have a quick look. 9 o'clock Wednesday, okay?
Right, no worries, Matt. Ciao, bye-bye. Dean, I'm just going to keep you on for a second because I just need to talk to you about something, yeah?
Right, no worries.
1 minute, let me just sort these boxes out because I needed to show everybody a recording of what Mad Hatter said about me last night. 1 minute. Yeah, everybody go watch Miss Red. She's been on for 38 minutes. 1 minute. How do I sort this boxes business out? Settings. Oh, see, I forget stuff so quickly. Switch. Right, Mad Hatter was right. What was Mad Hatter right about Chloe Butler? Let me just show you the recording, everybody. 1 second. Right, listen to what she said about me, Dean. Yeah, this is fucking joke. What's coming from her, right?
Before I've even listened to it, right? She has not got the room to talk about anybody.
In it. But Claire Duff, I love Mad Hatter. God, my God, some of the fucking comments make me fucking laugh, guys. I'm just here for the banter, I'll tell you straight. I'm just here for the banter, and I'm just here for a laugh and joke. Yeah, some things do get out of hand. Yeah, I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have said it. I'm telling you, I regret it. I do regret it. But overall, I'm just here for a laugh and a joke, you know? Surrounded by yes man. No, I'm not surrounded by yes man because my friends have told me that they're not happy with what I've said and what I've done, yeah?
Our roots. That's what's problem. Our roots.
Fuck. Oh my God.
Surrounded by yes man. Our roots. Our roots.
Oh, can I join quick, please, daily? Well, I want to cover this about Mad Hatter, what she said about me.
Come on. I'm itching to hear this. You're keeping me in suspense here.
Right, let me just see what this daily wants to say. 1 second.
Hello.
Hi, Daily. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. I just wanted to say about the racist thing. I'm a mixed race girl that was born in the 80s, and I didn't take what you said personally. I personally don't think you're a racist because being born in the 80s as a mixed race girl was awful, and what you said was absolutely nothing.
I know, I can't, the thing is, I haven't watched, the worst thing is, I can't remember what I said, but I've not watched any of the FYP news either, so I don't know what it is that I exactly said. I don't really want to know because I didn't mean it. I was just literally, well, if it was to Tommy, is because what it is with Tommy, because he's abused me that much, he's trolled me that much. I think with Tommy, I just wanted the wow factor just to kind of hit him where it hurts. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And the thing is, I'm not a racist, but if somebody said something to me on the street in a racist way, I'd throw it straight back at them.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just what us humans do. It doesn't mean that anyone's a racist. I think the word racist gets thrown around way too much these days.
Yeah, but let me just show this thing about Mad Hatter though, because everyone's itching to
yeah, that's
watch
fine.
it. 1 minute, right? 1 second. Hold on. Who's messaging? I've got some messages.
Come on, we're in suspense here, man.
Yeah, Miss B's just messaged me. All right, 1 second. Right. Let me find it now. 1 minute.
Because my dad is part of EastEnders, because I love taking my dad.
She jumped on the bandwagon on Miss Red's live, and this is it here, yeah? Let me just get it up.
Was that her singing then?
Not have any involvement in this because there is a non-molestation order, hence why everybody, I just want to quickly tell you this, right, I can speak about anything I want really because I'm not on it, and the other partner who she's got the girl with she does the same to them basically as well, he's already got a kid to. Right, so basically she's saying it's all for clout and all for FYP and stuff like this. You've got to remember this FYP and this stuff wasn't here 5 years ago. This is the whole reason, like, we've been trying to tell people and stuff like that this is this actual person. And the day when she lost what's it called, the care for her daughter, we was there, she got arrested in front of us. They asked AJ if he was the father. I think I've told Luke the judge this, or Evil Queen or somebody like that on a WhatsApp. I'll have to go through it. This was months ago. When she got arrested, he said to Alex, because she tricked us into coming up, saying Akil was there, his son, and he wasn't. And then the police said, oh, is this your child to AJ? And she said, no, she's full breed. So she's always been this racist, and she's all, and Ali, in it, that's what she said to cop, and he put her arm up her back and arrested her, and she got done then that night. So obviously we can't talk about too much. Our life has been hell for 5 years. I know you've seen me online drinking. That was a cause of me more binge drinking. Don't do it now. Don't do nothing like that. And I was always like a happy drunk, if you want to say. I don't do anything nasty or anything like that. So all that what you're seeing on there is the real her, and that's all I've really got to say about AJ. Can't really comment.
So everything that we've seen Mad Hatter do, is that the real Mad Hatter then?
Well, exactly.
I'll tell you what this is. It's a case of do as I say, not do as I do. Do you know what I mean? So it's okay for Mad Hatter to do everything that she's done, but it's not okay for you to do it. Very narcissistic, don't you agree?
Yeah, she's done worse. She's been in the house where we have thousands of people have seen her, my son, walking past her when she fell asleep on a sofa, then she fell asleep in the garden, then she fell asleep in a bathroom, she then fell in a bush, she had fucking twigs in her hair, and my kid was there to see it all. Yes. They even had a call from social services to say that if she went back to the house, they will be removing their child. So it's all right for her to do all that, and then for me not to do it.
How is she back in the house though? Because social services just don't go, oh, you can come back now, it's all right. Bullshit.
Exactly. I don't know, but I haven't rang social.
Let's just get this right though. If there's two parents in the house, one's totally sober, the other one is drinking, right, and there's children in the house, that's totally fine. There's no laws being broken or anything, but in my opinion, getting absolutely sloshed like she was doing in a house where there's any children is totally immorally wrong, right? Even though there's no crimes being committed, that's in my opinion, that's wrong. But like I've just said, it's okay for her to do that, but you get drunk one night and call somebody some racist names, that's totally wrong, is it?
Exactly, but the difference with mine was it was pre-planned for entertainment purposes. So I knew what I was doing that day just for entertainment, do you get me? Whereas she was doing it on a daily basis because she wanted to leave AJ. She tried to leave him. She tried to get a council house. She tried to get housing. Because she couldn't get housing, she suddenly cured again.
Yeah.
Make sense. We all saw it. We all saw her.
It's the kettle calling pot black, isn't it? You know what I mean? Kettle calling pot black. Like I said, it's okay for her to do this stuff. But a lot of people on this app have done it over the past couple of days. They've all done stuff, right? But they're all jumping on the bandwagon. Some of them have been racist. They're jumping on the bandwagon and now sat there calling you a racist when they've been racist themselves.
I think people are forgetting that Court's son is actually half black.
Exactly. And do you know what? It's not an excuse for me to be racist just because I've got a black son. But I'm genuinely not racist. I love my son. I love his
If you were racist though, why were you in a relationship with a black man then?
Yeah, why did we procreate intimately to create a child if I was racist? Yeah. And I was with him for years. You know what I mean? So it's just ridiculous. And Mad Hatter's got the audacity to come on here and say I've always been racist. She knows very well I am not racist. She knows, she wants to say I could talk about what I like because there's no orders against me. When I'm the child's mother, right, and I ring her to get an update on my son and she ignores my phone calls, what sort of person is she? Then she'll go, oh, I can't talk to you, it's in a court order. She's just told you it's not in a court order. She's just told you she can speak about me. What she's choosing, because she's a compulsive liar who's choosing to alienate a mother from her son because she cannot take it that I am that son's mother. And she does not want me to have anything to do with my son. The woman is pure evil. The footage I have of her, right, that is going to get dealt with, yeah, that she's done and she has said about me and my kids, yeah, is disgusting. She won't stop. She's going to carry on, yeah, and she wants to conveniently, the court orders don't work when she wants to jump into Miss Red's live. But if I rang her now and said, listen, is my son okay? I'm telling you now, she will not answer my phone call. It's evil. She's evil in her heart.
Didn't she say that rug, this thing about the rug?
Yep, yep, she's the one that went into Delusive Anja's live, accused me of horrifically doing something so horrible to my own child that wasn't true. I've got all that on recording as well. The woman, she's not right. She's not right. She's not well in the head. Yeah? It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Okay, maybe she's busy actually looking after the kid. It's not her kid though to look after, is it?
She has trouble looking after herself. How's she going to look after the kid?
She's got her own son. Tell her to look after her own son. We've actually got footage of her own son coming down the stairs, screaming and shouting at his own mother, calling her a see you next Tuesday, telling her she's a SHIT mum. That came out of the horse's mouth itself. We've got that footage. Look after your own son. If your son feels like that towards you, go and look after your own son. He's in his room day in, day out, on the Xbox for 12 hours a day, yeah, never comes out of his room. Look after your own son then. Why are you so interested in keeping my son? What do you think that's going to happen, that me and my son are never going to speak again? I don't think so.
Listen, not only that as well, I've also been told that he was doing a live about you as well, to say that he's not supposed to be talking about you because there's an order in place, but yeah, he's talking about you on his live.
Yeah, I've got that on recording as well. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. And AJ has been arrested multiple times in his life. He got arrested for being racist to a police officer once when he was on a night out drunk. Does that mean AJ's racist? I've seen it on the Kafkas reports. There you go.
Can you hear me?
Hi, C. Yes, I can. Sorry.
Right, listen, let me tell you something. She's got with your ex, okay? And now she's playing the baby mama, yeah? You're not the baby mama, yeah? You need to sit back down, look after your own kids, and allow you to have your time with your kids. Like, she's literally taking over. This is what she's doing, acting like... And you know what? I've sat and watched her absolutely shit-faced all over this app. She's got no way to talk about you. No way.
Her kid is an adult. Dean, she didn't even have her kid for years, did she?
Nope.
Mad Hatter's mum took on her son. Mad Hatter wasn't even allowed to look after her own son. And... she doesn't, and just because your kid is an adult,
she's an ex-heroin addict.
Mad Hatter's an ex-heroin addict. She's admitted on another video that I've got that she took heroin.
And she's on methadone.
And she's been on methadone. And she's drank alcohol in the house where my son lives, where my son was.
They've even been
day in and day out. She wants to then come on here and say that I'm the world's worst mother. Where is your proof that I am the world's worst mother? Do you know the worst thing is, Dean, right? I've got two kids, right? One that I see, yeah? If you sat with my child that I actually parent and you said your mum's a bad mummy, she'll say, no, she's a good mummy. And my daughter doesn't say that because she's scared of me. She doesn't have to come and see me. When she's at her dad's, she repeatedly asks to see me because I am a good mother to her. I might not be a good mother to you. I might not be a good stepmother to you or whatever because you guys are not my children. But to my children, I am a good mother.
Yeah. And we all know about social services and what they're about. We all know about them and how deceitful they are.
Why do I need to learn a lesson when I was drinking in my house on Saturday when there was no children? I chose to drink when my children were not in the house on Saturday. So what lessons do I need to learn?
Well,
What on earth have social services got to say to me when I had my daughter for a week, I took her, gave her to her dad's, and then I chose to drink when she wasn't in the house? What on earth can they come up to me or ring me, and say to me?
If you want me to be honest, I mean, I was in that live with you earlier. You know, when all of this happened, darling. Yeah, and you got who? And you got picked on. You got picked on. As soon as you got in that live, they come for us. Do you remember?
Yeah, I can remember that bit. Yeah, I can remember that. But then it escalated onto other things, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but they started on you from day dot.
Hi.
I'm dropping down. I've got
no
a
worries. No worries.
Tell you what's going to happen now, yeah? My dad's going to go, she's talking about me again, but you're just responding to what she said. She spoke about you first again.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, get any money, she'll do something later on, they'll be alive, and she'll, talking about me again, they're obsessed. But hang on a minute, you've spoke about courts first. Again.
Exactly.
And this is a recurring theme. Remember? This keeps happening.
You all right, Brina? Do you want to say anything, love?
Yeah, I hope you're okay.
Yeah, I was really upset what I did say to King Louis. Don't get me wrong. I was upset that it was a person that I wouldn't have said anything to if I was sober. But the thing is, it didn't at the time when I was drinking, it didn't register that he was who he was. Do you get me? So I kind of just went away along with it.
That was the bit that really shocked me, because I've followed Louis from like the first time that he was like on the app and stuff, and like his whole time that he's been in hospital and things like that. So I was kind of a bit like, Courts, what you doing? And I was just like, this isn't you, like, you know, like this isn't you, this isn't like Courts, you know what I mean? So I was just a bit like,
well, I am disappointed in myself. I was disappointed in myself. I shouldn't have said what I said. I shouldn't have said what I said to him. I'm not saying what I said was right. I'm not here to say what I said was right. It wasn't. But I wasn't thinking straight either. And I just want everyone to know that you can't say that when someone's drunk, they are thinking straight. They're really not. You cannot tell a drunk person to look after a child because they know what they're saying and doing. You can't tell a drunk person to go drive a car because they know what they're saying and doing. You can't tell a drunk person to go to work and work a shift because they know what they're saying and doing. They don't know what they're doing when you're drunk. You don't. You have no control over your thoughts, your actions, your feelings. You get emotional about stuff you wouldn't normally get emotional about. How many people have cried when they've been pissed, and then when they get sober, they don't cry about the thing that they cried about when they were drunk? You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was alcohol fueled, and it was a shame that it happened. It was shameful that it happened, and it was a shame that it happened, and I am sorry for it. But aside from that, now it's going on to other things, and I don't really want to keep talking about it, Brina, because I've said what I need to say about it. I don't condone it. I'm not here saying what I did was right. It really wasn't. But now I just want to move on from it and just carry on as normal, because I do have a good community on TikTok. Yeah. We do support each other. A lot of people do congregate on my lives, and we all, you know, my chat doesn't go too fast. We all like having conversations. Why should that get spoiled over one mistake? It shouldn't, should it?
No.
I don't think it should.
I know that like people are like saying excuses, blah 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 blah, and all this. But I do think, Courts, at the end of the day, that you can actually, you know, turn it around. And I know that you've got issues, and I've spoke to you about this before. You know, you got things that you need to deal with, and it's probably now's the time that you deal with those things, because
yeah, absolutely.
You know, I think you've left them till they've built up too much, and you know it's just gone a bit too far. So now's the time that you can get that help and support and whatever else, and you know you can.
No, the drinking was pre-planned.
Yeah.
The wanting to cause drama was pre-planned, but the people that I came across on the app wasn't pre-planned. I didn't know who was going to request me when I came on live. Pearl and Angie requested me about 5-6 times.
See, people are saying you should be off the app for good. Now, there's people that have done, like, I don't condone what you did to King Louis whatsoever. I'm not saying that, do you know what I mean? Honestly, I don't condone it, and it was disgusting. And yes, you've held your hands up and you've said it yourself. I don't condone it whatsoever. But people have done worse on this app. Like, they have done worse, but they're still sat on the app. So, do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, everyone needs a chance to turn things around.
Absolutely fabulous. I mean,
do you know what? Miss Red's another one that just picks and chooses, right? Who's a right and who's a wrong'un. Has Miss Red forgot what Mad Hatter did in a house week in, week out for over 2 years, where a child lived, blasting music out, drinking for 10 hours a day in a kitchen? You never saw the child go in the kitchen. Has Miss Red forgotten about all of that? And then she wants to turn around and say, oh, you're fabulous now because you've had a month off the app. It just doesn't make sense.
Who was the one that Mad Hatter's friend who reported you to social services as well?
Oh, look, the judge is in the box now. Which Mad Hatter's friend reported me to who? What do you mean? When was that?
The Irish lass reported you. But
oh, Eileen.
She reports you because she thought you had your child with you because you were drinking. But why didn't she report Mad Hatter then?
Yeah, exactly. She's been watching Mad Hatter drink for 3 years on this app, very well knowing that AJ had a keel, yeah? And she never reported Mad Hatter once for drinking in the house. I've had breakouts. Guys, I'm just letting you know I've got breakouts.
They've got double standards. It's okay for one person to do something, but not another. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And then she wants to sit there and say, oh, how fabulous Mad Hatter is and this and that and this and that. It's a joke. I don't drink when I have my daughter. I don't drink when I have children in the house. I will never ever tell anybody, right, to drink when they have a child in the house. I just don't agree with drinking with children. I've done it before. Don't get me wrong. I've made them mistakes years ago, and I mean years ago. We're going over 3 years now. I made them mistakes where I used to drink in the house with my children. I don't do that anymore. That was 3 years ago. I've not done it since. I've not drank in front of my kids for over 3 years. That's a significant amount of time for you lot to know that I do not drink alcohol when I have children in my house. It's been over 3 years. Yeah, it's not just been 6 months. It's not just been 9 months. It's been 3 years, guys. 3 years I've not touched a drop of alcohol in front of my daughter, right, at all. 3 years, yeah? And I had a drink on Saturday when she wasn't at home, because I do not drink in front of my children. Do not bring my kids into it. Yeah, that's me being a responsible mum. Yeah, my actions weren't responsible on Saturday to myself, but I did not put any children in danger. Mad Hatter has repeatedly drank in a house, taken snowflake emoji, brought strangers that she's met on the app, right, to the house. Different kinds of sorts of people.
You know what, I wouldn't even talk about her. I just wouldn't even get involved to talk about her. Just don't even talk about them. Just don't even, honestly.
But this is what I'm saying, but she wants to jump into Miss Red's live yesterday and say she's always been like this.
What should have happened with Mad Hatter? Mad Hatter should have just not said anything and left it.
People know what Mad Hatter's been like. Everyone knows. She's still, from years ago, there's still things on the FYP page, you know what I mean, about her. Just let her do what she's got to do, Courts. You concentrate on yourself. You don't need to justify things that, like, do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, she wants to put things up. Just don't even get involved, because at the end of the day,
it's like, there look. Sandra O'Donnell, you're obsessed with Mad Hatter. No, she's responding. You're missing the point. Mad Hatter commented, right, yesterday. So Courts is responding to what Mad Hatter said. So if anybody's obsessed,
it's.
My dad's obsessed because she started this off yesterday.
But
again.
Mad Hatter shouldn't even be putting anything, because at the end of the day, she's got your son in her care with her dad. So, like, nothing should be even put on. Do you know what I mean? Nothing should be put on there. I don't agree with it. At the end of the day, they're bringing up your son. They shouldn't even be putting anything on there.
Exactly. And they just trash me repeatedly, week in, week out. And then when I say something, oh, she's obsessed, she's talking about us. Well, have you forgotten about everything you lot did? You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they just shouldn't even be saying anything at the end of the day. They should be just keeping quiet, because they're going to have issues on their case by coming up with saying this, that and the other about you. And then obviously then it's not that you're then going, but you're trying to then defend yourself because they're coming up with this. And it's just like, it's kind of a little bit of tit for tat. But at the end of the day, do you know what I mean? It will look better.
Miss Red wants you in the box.
Miss Red wants you in the box.
Is that so they can bully you?
I don't know. She doesn't. Oh no, Angel Wing says she doesn't. No, don't go. Don't. Be careful. I've just muted. I've just been blocking some comments. I can't respond to every single comment, guys. Come on, give it a rest. Ugh. You've had your say now. Exactly. I've had my say. No point going over it all the time.